Hello, everyone. Welcome to my part 3 playthrough of Satisfactory. Where my last video left off, I was trying to research coal, which I already have done. I only played a little bit more off stream. But yeah, I researched coal because I am trying to solve my power situation in which, I just started it. I got the coal up there, took a little bit of fancy maneuvering. And then now I need to get a water source, which I have found, luckily, not too far from my base over here. The water sources here and here were too shallow, so couldn't use them. So now I am just trying to build. I was at a dilemma of, do I bring the water to the coal or the coal to the water? I decided to bring the water to the coal. Hopefully this wasn't a bad choice. I feel like either choice is just going to create a very long and ugly network. I wish I had a double jump. I always hate when you play a game that has a double jump, and then you go to a game that doesn't have a double jump. Alright. I'll probably just start. Let's put, I guess my coal, over here. So I gotta create these coal plants that are fed coal, but also need water to cool. So hopefully it's gonna be one of those things I can just kind of set and forget. So maybe if I, tuck it away over here. It'll stay out of my way, but there'll be enough space to grow it.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Oh. So hopefully this thing gives me a lot of power, because I'm really sick of dealing with power. That's how it is with all these factory building games. You're always wrestling with power. Oh my, why are this cold slow? I really need to get level 2. So it's obviously pretty difficult to get up here, but I kind of thought of the idea of building some lookout towers and just climbing them as ladders. Because originally I was thinking I'd create some jump pads, but jump pads required power, and they also didn't go that high. Can you step on this? Nope. Oh, there's another slug. No power. Why is there no power? Oh, it is not receiving enough water? Okay. I think I need to create this thing. Ah. That's right. I just blew my fuse. Ah. All right. It's probably the generators down below. They're the ones that always seem to blow. Like, they don't seem to get enough fuel. Oh, looks like I just ran out. Oh. We actually have multiple things that are blown. Come on. Just give me enough power to get coal going. Yellow, yellow. Which one's blowing? One's yellow. That one's yellow. Come on, where's the bad generator? These are all yellow. Yeah, it has one. It has fuel. It also has fuel. You have fuel. Yeah, is it because I put wood? You have fuel. Y'all have fuel. Why is this thing blowing? Oh, I think it's because I was at my power limit. Okay. Well, I'll use up the backup. I very rarely use these things. Are they even attached? Okay, they are. There we go. Just enough. Hopefully that keeps it running for just a few. Hey, how's it going, David? Flow rate. Oh my god, I forgot I didn't put power to the stinking pump all the way over there. Oh god. Ah. Come on, power. Keep running until I get there. Nope. I need to scrounge up more power. There we go. Come on, baby. Please give me water. It is still reading no flow. Why is it reading no flow? Is it not on the network? Nope, that's receiving power. So where is my water problem? Okay, these look like they're doing something. All right, these are getting water. All right, but that's not really. So I think I need to create more of these like pumps. So I think I made the wrong choice of bringing water to coal. Should have just brought the coal to the water. Because this is a much more complicated water system. All right, now it's getting weak here. Well, it needs power. Ah, that's kind of cool. All right, so it expands to kind of show you the flow. So you don't have to select it. There you go. That one's growing. There we go. Still no water. Why? Okay, no, it's just catching up. There it goes. Come on. Yeah. Success. All right. Can I create more of these? All right. Hopefully I'm pumping enough water. All right. All right. Now with that, hopefully I have enough of these rotors to complete my next research. All the way over here. Only 64. All right. This thing's definitely producing. More. There we go. Wait. Rods aren't the problem. It's the screws that are the problem. Well, if that's the case, I probably don't need to merge these anymore. Let's give this just a little boost. Yeah. Need to get more biofuel because that's going to run out. All right, throw plant matter I don't need. Hey, Dark Odyssey. Well, this is my first time. This is the third time I've streamed this game, but this is the first time I've ever played Satisfactory. I've done a bunch of different factory management games, but yeah, I've been waiting for this to come to console. So this just recently hit Xbox, so finally decided to check it out. Ah, ran out of fuel on my chainsaw. All right, so I now solved my power situation for the most part. So now I need to start working on phase 2 of the space elevator. So I need to get these frames. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people get addicted to this game, so I've been waiting to try it, and I'm liking it a lot so far. So far, my biggest annoyance and grievance is dealing with stupid power. I can't stand that all these power poles only can have 4 connectors on them. It's such a tedious juggle. What do I need to make those frames? I think I need to research. I don't even think I've researched yet. Should work with foundations. Well, all right. Well, I'm glad somebody's played this game because I was actually curious. Is it worth making foundations? I tried originally playing with them over there, and it seemed like a lot of work. And it didn't. It seemed like it was more cosmetic than anything. But does it actually? Is it actually beneficial? I have been trying to do a power pull with every. Oh God, I hate when I do that. No, 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 no. Ah, that's clogging on my freaking machines. I've been trying to get in the habit to basically create a power pull with each machine. But it's still quite a nuisance. So I wanted a test of making foundations. I'm assuming they can fly. Like, it doesn't look like they need an anchor. So I'm curious, this whole real estate here, if I could have like essentially a flying base. All right, cool. I think this will work. All right, because I know there's a bunch of resources underneath here. And I figured if I could create a base above here, I could probably just pull the resources up. Yeah, I figured this game is going to be quite massive with its scale. I'm usually pretty good. Like any factory management game I've done, like my bases are always chaos, but I usually am a good memory of remembering where things are. So that's always why I wondered if doing a foundation's worth it. But I figure this is as good as time as any as I'm building more of those stupid rotor motors I need. Yes, all right, this looks so much better. Yeah, because when I tried to build these foundations over there, the land was obviously very lumpy. And I didn't like it. All right, is there a way I could just, like, drag? Quick swap sample. Build mode zoop? What the hell does that mean? There was going. There we go. I guess that's what zoop means. See, yeah, you just gave me that tip. I'm already going to run out of sheets. And cement. Hey, David. Yeah, I'm definitely warming up to the game. I mean, I don't like this. I mean, I'm enjoying my time with it so far. I will say, like, I was a little disappointed when I played Factorio. I enjoyed Factorio, and I see why people love it. From what I see, I know people like Factorio more because of the mods you can do in it. But I'm not much of a modder. I usually like to play the game as it was kind of like meant to be. That's going to run out of fuel. Alternate crafting recipes. I don't know. I mean, I did for the biomass here, I guess. That's what you're talking about. What was the thing I needed? Oh, iron sheets. Oh, I took them all. Whatever. Man, maybe you could answer this question, Dark Odyssey, but do you like get a double jump? Because I really want a double jump. I feel like everything is just too tall for me to properly jump on. Oh yeah, I've not found any hard drives. I've been collecting some power slugs. Man, yeah, or a jetpack. A jetpack would be great. But I'd be happy with at least a double jump. Jump way higher if you slide beforehand. You can slide? Oh man, what's the hardest achievement? That's a very good question. I haven't actually really looked at the achievements that much. I saw a couple that were. I mean, it looked like I looked at them real quick, and it seems like majority of them are just basically play through the game and complete the main objectives. God, remember when I was doing this piece by piece? Yeah, that's what it took me a very long time. Oh my gosh, there is a slide. And thank you, Dark Odyssey, with all the tips. It is kind of odd that this game has a slide. Like, that's something you see in like a first person shooter like Call of Duty. Can you even crouch? Oh, you can crouch. Oh man, that's a good tip too there. I'm assuming this is the faster way to travel. Oh my god, yeah, that looks so much quicker. All right, actually haven't looked at the MAM in a while. What do I need to research? All right, need to kill a hatcher for that. Ooh, could grab that real quick. Oh, that is very helpful. Oh no, I forgot I paused my wiring here. All right, so that's gonna take time now. All right, 42. All right, almost to the steel production. Then I probably got to find another iron deposit and start setting up another outpost there. I mean, in theory, nah, actually, I guess these are actually running more than I thought. Thought I could probably stretch these out more, but no, I should probably just expand and find another iron deposit. See, I love that there's check marks on iron that I've claimed. 400, 400. Oh, God. All right, so the ones are very far. I probably shouldn't go to them until I get the tractor, which I think after this one is what I was going to research next. All right, How's my coal doing? Could I build a third one here? All right, looks like water's running good. And the coal's running good. All right, good. Oops. So, oh my god. Ah, I don't have motors. Ah. I will say this is the one thing that really is irritating a little bit of this game. I can't build things on the fly. I have to go to the hub and work at the workstation. I really wish I could just carry a handful of craft materials with me and just whip up motors when I need them. Only have 4. All right, screws are kind of slow. Let's grab a handful to speed this up. Well, since I'm doing excess screws, I could convert this one to here. I think I might do that. Let's see, grab a merger. Missing material, but luckily the rods are right here. This will look a little ugly, but who cares? Man, this is where I wish I had a jetpack or something. I could just fly over all this machinery. Can I slide under conveyor belts? Ooh. That's pretty slick. Oh, you gotta be joking. I'm 1 motor short. I thought I needed 8. That's what I mean. I wish I could just make it. So I gotta run all the way back. All right. Let's double check. All right, good. Space is a little tight. Yeah. I do like that I can just clip. It just warns me, hey, you're going to clip and it looks kind of ugly, but don't care. There we go. Capacity 420. What I like to see. Ooh, there's a slug down there. Oh, what? Come on. What a tease. Show me a power slug and I can't even get it. Not really sure what these barrel nuts are, but I keep collecting them. It's just a single deposit. Yeah, no new iron here. Thank you, David. I'm trying to stream more. It's just a little difficult with my schedule. It's hard for me to have a consistent schedule. But I figured if I can at least upload it here to YouTube, even if you're not catching me live, you can always catch it again another time. It's also difficult to have a little one that doesn't like to sleep through the night, and right now she's sick. I heard her stirring a little bit, but it sounds like she put herself back to sleep. All right. So I figured at least with this production here that I'm setting up, it will be for the next part the 1,000 frames I need. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know what she's got. Luckily, her fever broke. She had a fever last night. All right. I just need a few more motors. Might as well just craft them. I will say, I do at least like the crafting in this game. It's relatively speedy. Oh.
Milestone reached. Coal and
No, she's not in antibiotics.
foundry to start steel production.
We were going to take her to
The versatile
doctors today, but luckily her fever broke during the day, so we figured there wasn't much purpose for it.
delivering these to the space elevator.
So right now I think she just has a
We're going to complete
little bit of a
phase
runny nose.
assembly and save the day. Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
God. All right. Well, luckily I only need 100 motors this time. Man, I have everything but the motors. The controls are very intuitive, actually. Like I said, I definitely have a little bit of hiccups with some of it. You obviously could tell this was obviously PC first. But it works very well. I don't know if I'm going to get later things, but I know eventually I think I could create blueprints where I can just kind of copy this segment and paste it somewhere. But so far it works really well. Placing buildings can be a little finicky, I think, with the controller, but I always take a game like this. Like, I always am okay with a little bit of finickiness. Because obviously, things are obviously way easier to do with a PC, but as long as it's, this obviously isn't a sweaty game. I'm not having things chase me, and I don't need a rush. So I'm perfectly okay fumbling with the controls just a little bit. $35 motors. Man, if it's just these rotors, if I just get these rotors, I can literally launch the ship as soon as it lands. And as soon as I get this truck, I'll go exploring for other iron. Because I know I'm going to have to start building other colonies. Yeah, navigating the landscape. Like I said, I really hope I get a jetpack or something. It can be a little frustrating, but I don't know. So far, I have very little complaints of this game. I mean, as all factory management games go, if you are just an outside observer, yes, the game probably looks complicated, but overall, it's really not. I mean, here I could probably give you a quick guided tour on my watchtower here. As far as actually management games go, it's actually probably easier because usually a lot of management like factory games you're doing. Your smelters will need coal, so you got to feed them coal or some sort of fuel while you're giving them iron, and you got to smelt them into bars. But you don't do it in this game. In this game, it's all power based, and then like the power is probably the most annoying thing to manage. But over here, it's my iron ore, which goes right in here. The smoke things here are smelters, so those create bars. Then these are the constructors. Turn the bars into sheets there. This one turns them into rods. That's rods. Over there's more sheets and rods. And then from there goes into more constructed things and just goes down the line. So it looks complicated, but it really isn't that bad. Because like I said, at least other games, it wasn't until later in the game where it's like, oh, your smelters now just need power. But beforehand, you need to give them coal or wood or something to get them going. And over here's my copper area. Once again, copper, you can't really see the smelters, but the smelters are over there. Turns them into the bars, and the bars into copper wires into cables, and right there is just depositing the cables. So this is the space elevator. This is the objective. I'm trying to build this thing up. I just fell off and hurt myself. I already completed phase 1. So phase 2, you can see in the top right corner of what I need. How do you get power? Well, luckily, that's what I was doing earlier. That's what those buildings over there. That I just discovered. That's coal. So coal's getting pumped into those, which is burning, and then I have a water pipeline going in there and cooling it off. But the power you start with are these things. Biomass burners, which you throw in leaves or wood or whatever, and it just burns it up for fuel. But of course, I created a box here where I deposit all my leaves. It gets created into bricks, and the bricks get deposited to all the burners. Tad bit more complicated than Little Rocket Lab. Honestly, I don't know. I guess I'd say a tad bit, but Little Rocket Lab was surprisingly, it had moments where it's a little complicated. But yeah, overall, I guess I would say, yeah, it is more complicated than Little Rocket Lab. If you've played Factorio or Tectonica, I wouldn't say it's any more complicated. I would say Factorio is more complicated so far. Then I would say this. I'd say Tectonica is probably the least complicated of the major ones. All right, but I'm going to get more wood here because my biomass generators are going to run out of fuel. Sorry, forest. You're being sacrificed for the factory. Who needs trees? What did they ever do for us? Did I beat Little Rocket Lab? I did. And I gotta say, by the end of it, I was kind of glad the game was done. Little Rocket Lab was a fine game. It definitely, I did not like. It looked like, obviously when you were playing it, it's like, oh, it's Stardew Valley meets a factory management game. But as I was playing it, definitely the Stardew Valley aspect of it was very weak. And that was a kind of a disappointment. That was my biggest disappointment in the game. But overall, it was a solid game. If you've never played a factory management game, I would say Little Rocket Lab is a good starting point. It's very grid-based, so making your factory was super easy and easy to remember. I'm about to be full of inventory. Deposit this stuff I don't need. Probably don't need this on me at the moment. I have coal on me, I don't think. Well, all these games are actually automated focused. So, I mean, it's any factory management game. I mean, in theory, I guess a lot of these factory management games, you could build everything just about by hand. Actually, no, Little Rocket Lab, you had to build things in the assemblers. And in Tectonica. So, I don't know, at some point, with all these games, you got to, at some point, have to automate. If not, you are going to be standing around for a very long time. But yeah, Little Rocket Lab 2 also was not. It sucked to really manage your factories. Even though it was very grid based, it was really tight and hard to like. It didn't give you a lot of tools to navigate your own labs or your own factories. Oh yeah, it was definitely more focused on the automation factory building than it was the relationship building like in Stardew Valley. What do I want to do? Oh, I need to check my motors. Nope. All right. The ship came back for research. No, my co-host do not know how to automate. If you've listened to our podcast for a while, Keith specifically really struggles with automation and kind of figuring stuff out. I remember one of the first kind of builder games we played was my time in Porsche. And I just remember Keith played like 20 hours of that game by literally only building like one of each. Like he only had one smelter, like one thing that built, that automated like some materials he needed. So he literally played like 20 hours of that game, but maybe was only a quarter way in just because he did not know how to be efficient. All right, I need iron sheets. And I apparently ran out my deposit here. I got to have more iron sheets around here. But Aaron, on the other hand, he's never played like any sort of automation. I'm the one who always likes real-time strategy games or management games. So anytime I play these games, they're second nature to me. They're always right up my alley. So anytime I play a game, I always try to think of fastest and quickest ways to be efficient. Yeah, like if you ever play a real-time strategy game, you usually got to know you got to build more than one barracks. Not Keith. Keith doesn't know that. I remember, yeah, when we covered Age of Empires, I think 2 and 4. No, we might have just covered 2. Yeah, playing with him was always just kind of frustrating because he always just had one barracks going at all times. Man, I don't have any iron sheets over here except for the one. An Amazon Warehouse Manager. I'm surprised there's not an Amazon Warehouse Manager simulator. I guess you can't use Amazon. I guess it could just be Warehouse Simulator. I don't know. Maybe there is a warehouse management simulator. I'll just make my own plates. Yeah, I wish there was a mass produce button. Would have been rated M. You're a warehouse manager, and you actually have to coordinate when your workers have to take bathroom breaks. Oh, yeah, that's right. I learned how to make steel. Oh, man. It's iron and coal. Crap. My coal deposit right now, I think, is being maxed out. I know my iron deposits here are maxed out. All right, I just need to research this truck and drive, and I just got to find a new area to make steel. I know eventually I can make a train. All right. I don't want to get rid of my 35 rotors because I need them to build stuff. All right, so that's my power plant section. Oh, wait. I have an iron deposit here I'm not using at all. Okay. So maybe if I get this iron. All right, David, you have a good night. Thanks for joining. This is why I wish I had a double jump. All right, if my coal's not being used too much. Thanks, man. I might try to stream again tomorrow night as well. So you might be able to catch me on. Thanks for joining. Okay. Sweet. All right. I actually might be able to use this coal just fine. Oh, come on. All right. I figure I'm going to have to do some foundation here and level this out. Because this is where I'm going to put my steel. Ah, nope. Not enough iron plates. Let's see, can I... Ah, trying to see if I can slide up there. Nope. Alright. Now, why am I doing this? I need a... Well, I guess I need the sheets now, but... I might as well just create sheets over here. I just noticed it does a little outline to tell you that the entrances are essentially aligned. That's good to know. Alright. So this is just a temporary setup just so I can just start getting plates, because I don't feel like standing around iron plates all day. Alright, let's check on my rotors. Ah, just need 20 more. Then I'll be able to build a track there. Forgot enough iron plates. Yeah, it's probably still not enough. All right, that's running well. All right, after this, enhanced assets. Ah, so this is how we make blueprints. Ah, see, this is what I need is some better power stuff. Ooh, a hyper tube. Things to look forward to. Man. Apparently burning through iron plates. All right. How many iron plates am I up to? 29. All right. Come on, can you reach up? Surface is uneven. I don't care. Oh, I saw blue. Come on, where are you at? Where's that sweet spot? Yeah, buddy. Perfect. All right. Clear this area so I can start my steel production. Get out of here, birds. All right. Make more fuel to make sure my generators don't turn off. All right. All right. Still no steel plates in there. All right. Actually, I should probably have enough rotors now built to complete this research. I'll get my tractor. Well, I don't even need to do the tractor right now because I really want to get the steel going. I don't have anything that needs steel at the moment, but obviously it's going to need. I'm going to need a ton of steel because that's how these games go. Cool, more plates. Oh, come on, one more rotor. Come on, grab it. There we go.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations.
Oh, that's
which can
awesome.
then facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Well, that's awesome. Oh my word, 1,500. Oh, that's never mind. I thought those were rotors. Copper wire. Man, I have enough, I think, to get all of those things right away. Cool. So as soon as it gets back, I can basically send it off again. All right. Oh, I should probably start doing conveyor belts level 2. I needed these plates, but yeah, I have a ton of them now. So let's change the shortcut. Please shortcut. Conveyor belts Mach 2. All right. So I need a foundry. I need 10 rotors. Don't have 10 rotors. And then I need the frames, which I have somewhere around here. I think it might be this box. Yep. Let's grab 2. How are these things doing? It's not getting rotors fast enough. Should probably look into overclocking some things. Yeah, this thing's not getting enough screws. Yeah, I should just grab these resources now. So when the thing comes, I can just send it away. Let's see, steel rod, 600. I missed this. Yeah, I have 600 there. Okay. 1,500 wire. Sweet. 1,500. That was easy. Collect more burl nut for, I don't know why. Man, I wish I could just deposit it. Alright. Hopefully I have enough rotors now. I can build the foundry, get my steel going. Alright. These things definitely need level 2. Oh, buddy, look at that speed. Perfect. Enough rotors. All right. Love it. Love just instantly sending it off.
Milestone.
Cool.
The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
I do like the little jokes in this game. All right. Let's unequip. All right. Ooh. Oh, all right. So I can put something on my back, my head, my body, my legs. So I have a feeling I do get some sort of jetpack. All right, so I wonder if I can kill the big cow-looking things now. All right. I have cement. These things don't drop anything, do they? No. Sorry. Killed you for nothing, bird. All right. Oh, I put it backwards. Or did I? This actually might be the better choice. All right. Well, I don't know what to do with steel ingots just yet. So let's just deposit them and collect them. Obviously, know I'm going to need them. Just don't know what for. Let's see if I can kill this cow thing now. Yeah, get bashed. Oh, I suck at hitting. Oh! No! Oh, crap. Oh, this sucks. I don't even know if this thing drops anything. Please let me have enough to build a lookout. I don't even know if this is going to be tall enough. Nope. Okay. Maybe. Please have enough resources for all this. Just one more. Crap. Hooray. Alright, well, that cow thing's gone. Alright, yeah, I already see I gotta upgrade this conveyor belt. Oh, I thought this was upgraded. I guess not. Pause this coal because I do not need it on my person. Alright. Perfect. Alright, what next? Should probably, I guess, maybe look into a tractor. It's transferred 100. Ooh. Alright, so I need more rotors. Oh, I haven't selected research. Let's see, blueprint. See, I don't even know what those pipes are. I guess I'll just start with the blueprint because I can do most of that. I don't know what that second thing is. Man, another one of these stupid cows.
Your idea of a break is telling.
You know, it didn't even drop anything. Whoa, did I bounce off him? Ooh. All right. What is that thing? I should have the recipe for it, right? Steel beams. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just stealing gets into beams. All right, that's easy. All right. I think I want to get a splitter. Steel beams and steel pipes. You require additional pylons. There we go. All right. right, beams and pipes. All right, 45 bars a minute. This one takes 60 a minute. Okay, never mind. So it's already outpacing it. And then 30. All right, that's unfortunate. Maybe it's a speed issue. Maybe actually. All right. Oh, I think I'm actually going to stop it here. So, pretty good progress. Definitely a bit more cosmetic in maintenance stuff of getting my power on, starting my base over there, getting steel going. So, I didn't do too much, but definitely set myself up for the future.